Glenn Mortis here with how to bet the Breeders' Cup at Keeneland. Keeneland's a kind of a different type of track. I've been there every year that they had races since I was a kid, and well, every year that you could have fans anyway. For one thing, the stretch is a little short, and in my opinion, it might hurt. It might hurt horses from the back. It might hurt horses with deep runs, so that would help the speed horses. And I've always thought the speed horses at Lexington were good, would do better. I'm talking about the dirt. On the dirt, the speed horses always seem to do better on sprints and short races. And I don't know about the turf. I never noticed that much of a difference on speed or coming from the back. Didn't seem to matter much. There's no real bias there, I don't think, on turf. But I do think it would compromise the horses on the far outside, maybe the ones on the inside. But the far outside horses are going to have to, certain distances, on certain distances, they're really going to have to hustle as their speed horses on the far outside. And when you bet when you're betting the Breeders' Cup, you're betting for horses all over the country, all multiple tracks everywhere. Horses never ran against each other. Maybe not even ran in the country. Maybe never ran on this type of grass. You know, it's softer over there in Europe, deeper. If you're handicapping your own home track and all the horses run against each other every couple of weeks, you can really have a pretty good percentage of win. You can tell who likes the track, who don't. But when you get these other from all over the world, all over the country, all over different tracks, to me, handicapping this race is, next, it's very hard to handicap these type of races with so many different horses. It all kind of goes back to the pace of the race. I'm on, if a horse has been running good, running strong, and either winning or showing a lot of guts, running against competitive fields, that's a horse to go with. You dive too deep in the fractions on this, you're just wasting your time, in my opinion, anyway. And I love fractions. And when it gets to the Breeders' Cup, all these jockeys are big time jockeys. If you're betting at a small Midwest track or out in the West, you might have a jockey who's only rode 1 year, 2 years, and might gain 100 pounds over the summer and never ride again. But you get this far, you got top-notch riders, just like trainer and riders at this point. To me, it's just taken for granted they're good. So if you're betting a horse that's been winning, been running good, in the same type of competition or as highest competition you can get, and might fit the pace that you think's going to happen, that's your best bet. I pick out 3 or 4 of them and box them for a try or super. I think these kind of races are a lot of fun, and you can win money, but I think a lot of luck falls in on it. Get these kind of type of races. Huge fields. I love big fields, but some of the horses don't. Like I said, I'll bet a super or try, maybe exacta, but I'll box them on cheap tickets, and I might bet a little bit on. I ain't bet no favorites, because favorites, they might win this race, but this is a good time for a favorite not to win in big races like this. Well, good luck, everybody.